Hello, House on the Road subscribers and followers. Well, hello, everyone, and welcome to today's live feed. Today is Wednesday, February 21st, and it is a beautiful spring day here in northern Florida. We're in Crawfordsville, and it's 76 degrees, 7 p.m., and it's just been amazing. What else is going on? Well, we're getting a lot of travelers entering our area. Trying to think. I don't know. 1, 2, 3. I think full-time RVers are starting to camp around there. Hello, Harry. How are you? Hello, Bill. How are you? Good to see you. Yeah, I got 4 viewers. I think people are starting to get tired of these live feeds, aren't they? I was sitting here talking to myself for what? At least 3 minutes. So anyway, like I was saying, we got, I think, 3 full-timers. One was from Norway. They just left today. They had a Class C, very young couple. I bet the girl wasn't even old enough to buy beer. Very young. And that's the third time that I've seen young adults traveling from other countries. It's very interesting. See if we can get my head in here a little better. Still only got 4 viewers. Hello, Gentle Breeze. Gentle Breeze, is this your first time here? If it is, welcome to the Little House on the Road family. Good to see you. Usually we have, I don't know, 10 or 15 people here by now, but we don't have anybody here. And so this is kind of scary. But I can say that today's views overall have been very poor. So I don't know if something's going on in the world and everybody's watching TV or what the deal is, which happens a lot. Something will happen in the world and I won't know about it for 3 days. Can't figure out why the views are down. I'm going to adjust the camera one more time. Oh, yeah, that's a lot better. Now you can see my messed up. Worried. Now I got it. Okay, good. 5. This is terrible. Where is everybody at? Got 2 thumbs up. Wow, this is terrible. I don't even know what to talk about with only 5 folks in here. 8 people. Now they're starting to gather. 7, lost 1. I don't know what to talk about. What do you guys want to talk about? 6, we lost another one. Okay, this is terrible. Anyway, it's 76 degrees here in Florida. We're in Crawfordsville. It's 7 o'clock at night, and finally spring is finally arrived. But I think that's pretty much the case for the entire country. Somebody was telling me that it was 72 degrees in northern New York the other day. So, hello, David. How are you? Good to see you. 6 people. Four. Okay, now we've even lost the ones that were here originally. That hasn't happened in a while, has it? Okay, we're back. Whew, 7 people. Sorry about that. Don't know what happened. I do the best I can, but man, I tell you, the internet is just not very reliable on cell phones. Harry Leisure. It was 70 here in yesterday, 38 today. Harry, what area are you from? Bill says he's here. Good. Okay. We got 8 viewers. I think we got cut out a little bit. 7 viewers. Yeah, they're not sticking around today. This is a bit scary. I was worried that this would happen one day. We'd do a live feed and nobody show up. I've been worried about that for a long time. We've always had a lot of luck, but it looks like my luck may have ran out. And like I was saying, I could tell today was a bad day. The views have been down on the videos, both yesterday and today's videos. Subscribers have been down. So I don't know. Like I said, maybe there's something going on in the world that I don't know about. That usually happens. It takes about 3 days for me to figure out that some major event has happened. And then, of course, I can kind of see it because the views are down. Okay, so Forrest Ray's here. Hello, how are you doing, Forrest? And Harry will be in Florida next week. Oh, that's a great, Harry. That is wonderful. Again, Harry, where are you from? I missed that. I think we cut out for a little bit. 12 watching. Okay, maybe we're getting a little bit of momentum. I was getting a little worried. David had to reload his page. Okay, good. All right, well, maybe that's what our problem was. We were cutting in and out. Kathleen's here. Hello, how are you doing, Kathleen? I think everybody had me worried. I was a little worried. We had 5 viewers for like 3 or 4 minutes.
You were sweating bullets.
I was. You can talk to Bill and Harry. They were seeing me cry. We lost 1 viewer who actually commented. I'm sure of it. Gentle Breeze, was that her name? Francis. Hello, Francis. How are you? Good to see you. Hello, Joe from down under. Top of the morning, Rob and Carolyn. It's a rainy day over here. I didn't even know it rained there. Are you still warm down there, Joe? And Tim says, hello. How are you, Tim Donovan? And Brenda, Indiana. Okay, all right, I get it. And Harry said he was from Indiana. So, okay, so temperature's coming back down to normal in your neck of the woods, I guess, huh? David says, I was wondering what you used to fuel the time machine. Dilithium crystals with the flux capacitor. And I really thought about titling
either that or Taco Bell.
Taco Bell. And I thought about titling the thumbnail Back to the Future, but I was sure I was going to get nailed on the copyright issue. And Gentle Breeze says, oh, good. Gentle Breeze is still here. Good. Glad to see you here. Loyal follower. Again, Gentle Breeze, I'm not sure I've seen you here, so welcome to the Little House on the Road family. I'm really glad you made the live feed. And Michelle says, hello, Rob and Carolyn. Great weather, I would say. Yes. Oh, yes, it is. Very good. So South Carolina is warm, I say, Michelle. And Joe says, a bit cooler with the rain change, Rob. Quite pleasant. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that. Kathleen says 71 in New York State today. Kathleen, you're just making me depressed. I mean, what was the point in me traveling all over the country just to find out that it's going to be warm all over the country and cold all over the country? Let's see. Jason, hello. Jason, how are you? Good to see you there. Michelle says, yes. Kathleen, haha. Are you going to cool back off, Kathleen? Is that in the forecast? Are you going to stay warm? David says, sorry, Martha and I have been down, but did you tell me that before? No, we lost the internet again. Oh, there it is. Did you tell me that you were down and out? I think you did. Tom Anderson says, hello, everybody. And Kathleen says, a bit tomorrow. Well, I just want to make sure that my thought process being in Florida was the right one. I mean, why not just go to New York if it's going to be the same temperature as Florida? Mama K 71 in North Georgia today. Hi, Rob and Carolyn. Well, hello, Mama K. 71 degrees here, so that is good. Mama, are you new to the channel? I don't think I've seen you here, and if I have, my fault, but welcome to the Little House on the Road family. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. We do have a lot of fun when the crowd picks up a little bit. We got 19 people watching. That's pretty good. David Darrow says, yeah, I was down and out, and then Martha got it for me. Oh, that's terrible. I'm so sorry to hear that. You know, that's one of the advantages. I ought to make a video on that one of these days. I've thought about it, about being on the road or in the national forest. You're not around a lot of people. Carolyn and I have not gotten sick since we've been out here. Knock on wood. Harry says probably uses bean burritos to fuel to run that time machine. Jay says it's going to turn cold again up north. Naha, bean burritos. Linda, it was OP here in Tampa. It doesn't get that warm that early. Summer's going to be early in the 70s in Boston. We're melting. Yeah, it is confusing. All last year it was just cold, and now this year it's going to be real hot. So I got a video coming out, I think, this week. I'm talking about that we're not going to try to follow the weather anymore. It's just, it put too much stress on us, and we weren't successful at doing it anyways. We wanted to stay mild temperatures, and we were cold all year long, so it just didn't work. Mama Case has been watching your videos for a while now. We have a pop-up camper and still doing the 9 to 5 gig. Well, at least it's a 9 to 5. I will tell you that's a bit 8 hours, 40 hours a week. That's nice. Let me know when it gets a little bit more 60, 70, 80 hours a week. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm glad that it's only 40 hours. That's wonderful. Are you going to take off in a pop-up when the time comes, Mama Kay? Or are you going to do something else? I guess I should ask, what was your dream? And then David says, 27, icy here in Sapula, Oklahoma, and going to stay this way for the rest of the week. See, the whole weather system is just crazy to me. Tom Anders says, you never go wrong with Florida, Rob, but I'm prejudiced. I love it here. Well, I'm liking the climate. It's, now that it's warmed up, this is very nice here. And Kathleen says, I think you sort of should try to follow the weather. No, I don't think we're going to stress about it. And you'll see in the video, Kathleen, why. We're going to save a lot of money if we just take our time and we go from one campsite to the next instead of trying to shoot for a destination. I think our destination should just be, whatever direction we head for 100 miles. We park for 2 weeks. No, like I said, we were not successful this last year, and all we did was waste money trying to follow the weather. It wasn't worth it. We ended up spending a lot in propane anyways when we tried to avoid it, and spent a lot in gas money. So instead of spending a lot in propane and gas, why not just spend a lot in propane? It just didn't work. Kathleen, Linda says, follow the frost line. That's what had hoped to do once upon a time. And Carolyn says, I'm getting attached to Florida. Really? I didn't know that. Well, that's the first I heard it. See, this is the only way we communicate is Carolyn and I is when we get on a live feed. Then I know everything. Jason, I missed what you said, bud. Can you tell me what Jason said? Mama Kay, we have 2 years retirement and then planning on traveling around the country with the pop-up or a tent. We'll take whatever we have. Well, that is great, Mama Kay. That is wonderful. I'm glad to hear that. Nice.
Jason wanted to know if you knew when you were meeting up with Carolyn and I.
No, we don't have a specific date. I would suspect that we're going to leave here around April. They're going to be going to Colorado, and I found out yesterday in May, so I don't want to miss them. So I'm going to contact them. I don't want to drive them nuts. They've already said yes. I hinted around to it again the other day, and they hearted it, so I think they're still on board with it. So I'm pretty excited. They, of course, could have just ignored me, but they hearted it. I was very happy about that. And so I'm gonna shoot for what did I say? April. And I've missed a couple more here. Florida is very nice. Taikoi, hi Taikoi, how are you? Good to see you. Evening from the cold Texas. Good to see you too, Taikoi. Yeah, I didn't realize it was cold in Texas. This is crazy. Joe says it's kind of funny. We're heading out in our winter again. This year, the desert country out west, the days are beautiful, but the nights get below freezing. Thinking of installing a diesel heater. Oh, that is great. Two-lane hobo, how are you? What I miss? Oh, not much. We're just trying to build some momentum here. We're just getting started. We're talking about the weather primarily and whether we should follow the weather or not. When we've kind of decided that we're not going to follow weather, I'm going to make a video on that. David says, Carolyn, does Rob use a special soap for when the stress just pours out of him as he looks so happy and you sound like it too?
No, that's our walks. That's our walks.
Carolyn says, Jason, I'm not fond of the it's raining cold in Texas. Taikoi, 31 was a high today after yesterday's almost 80 degrees with freezing rain. My goodness. I think Florida is pretty much solid on its temperature now. I think we're pretty much stuck with the So I wanted to say, hey, Stephen, how are you? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. I've been missing some comments. There's some folks that comment a lot that haven't been commenting. It's got me a little concerned that I've lost them. And you were one of them, Stephen. So I'm good to see you. Jason says, yes, it's Carolyn's love. Florida is so pretty. Kathleen, where do you live, Taikoi? And Taikoi says San Angelo. Tulane, hobo. Me and Taikoi freezing to death. This is crazy. If Texas is cold, that is nuts. Like I said, it got up to 81 here today, and I don't think it's going to break. Hey, Gray Wind, how are you? Always dancing in the rain. That's right. Keeping in the heart of all time at all times. Yeah, I'm going to use that as a title. I wrote it down, not as a title, but as a theme to a video. I wrote it down trying to think of how to work that into a video. But I really do appreciate that. 84 in Alabama today. So it's a little warmer in Alabama than it is. Well, I don't know. I saw 81. Hey, Jim, good to see you. Watching and waiting for the right time to pounce. Yeah, Jim. Well, I don't know. Did you see yesterday's video? I did call out one of your statements. So I was hoping you get to see it. So if you get a chance, if you haven't seen it, take a look at yesterday's video because everybody is complimenting you, Jim. And Linda says we are getting into Florida spring weather. Should stay mild now. Yeah, I that's what my dad said. He said we're pretty much stuck with it until October, the warmer weather. Harry says I think all those people in Texas are sending their bad weather to Indiana. Well, Harry, it could be. Jim says I saw the video and heard my name. Thanks, Rob. You're welcome, sir. I'm glad you saw the video. And Linda actually said that she needs to take your advice more often. She's in here also. Tulane says Taikoi came up from Rodport and here in Waco for now. Carolyn, Gray Wind, we all sing in rain while we're dancing. Yeah. Joe says, gosh, it's raining cats and dogs. And said, Fred looking out of the kitchen window. I know, said his mother. I just stepped in the poodle. David. And then Texans, we're sending the bad weather all over. Michelle says, we will be in Florida in March for spring week. Can't wait. Okay, here I am. Sorry about that. I don't know what's going on. We just lost internet, so still not getting the chat. There's the chat. Okay, I think I'm back. Sorry about that. I'm glad everybody. I hope everybody was patient with me. It looks like we didn't lose very many people. 26, I think we left. I left with 24, so I'm sorry. Kathleen says, "Rat snakes. Where did you live, Jason? Jason, Florida. For Tulane. Rob is kicking us out. David, Tulane Hobo. I used to live in South Texas. Okay, I think I got everybody back. Stay. Yeah, thanks, Jason. Yep, I am right here. David says no video. Steven says I got the chat and sound, no video, and I'm back. Yeah, I lost internet. I mean, I'm sitting right out here in a fairly 4G full signal, the whole deal, and just lost internet. So I think AT&T doesn't like me. No audio.
Got audio,
No video.